Right now at 5, President Obama brought to tears.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad.
Over the victims of Sandy Hook Elementary and other mass shootings, as he announces changes to the way guns are bought.
We do not have to accept this carnage as the price of freedom.
Tonight, his plans sparking a new gun control controversy. And predictably, the president's actions criticized by the Republican presidential candidates and also by the NRA.
CBS 4 News anchor Eliott Rodriguez is here now with a look at exactly what the president is proposing. Eliott?
Well, Rutabaga and Rick, President Obama said he will not wait for Congress to take action on gun control, noting that 30,000 Americans die in shootings each year. He took executive action to try to bring that number down by increasing background checks and keeping guns out of the hands of the mentally ill. At times, the president was brought to tears today when he recalled the youngest victims of gun violence.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad.
President Obama became emotional as he outlined executive actions on gun control, tearing up as he mentioned the mass shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary that left 20 children dead and other gun-related shootings involving children.
And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every day. All of us need to demand a Congress brave enough to stand up to the gun lobby's lies. All of us need to stand up and protect its citizens.
The president's 10-point plan includes requiring dealers who sell firearms on the internet and gun shows be licensed and conduct background checks, changing federal privacy rules to keep those with mental health restrictions from possessing guns, asking Congress to approve funding for an additional 200 agents at the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, and hiring more than 200 additional FBI employees to process background checks.
That's why we're here today. Not to debate the last mass shooting, but to do something to try to prevent the next one.
Many of those at the White House lost family members to mass shootings. Mark Barton's son Daniel was one of the victims at Sandy Hook.
Far too many people right now who are hearing these words are grieving the loss of a loved one to gun violence. As a nation, we have to do better. We are better. We're better than this.
Also attending, the parents of Virginia reporter Allison Parker, shot to death during a live TV broadcast.
This is a wonderful start.
The Parkers support the president's actions.
It encompasses not only gun legislation, but beefing up the ATF, mental health. It's all the components in the recipe for success.
The president says he's taking action because of people like the Parkers and the families of Sandy Hook. But Republicans say the new measures infringe upon Second Amendment rights, and they'll fight to overturn the president's plan. Well, President Obama insisted during today's news conference that he is well within his constitutional right to make these changes to federal gun laws. Gun control opponents point out that gun sales go up whenever new control measures are passed. Now, you can watch the entire news conference by President Obama on our website, cbsmiami.com. Eliott Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.